MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the finale, Game 7 of the American League Championship Series between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Houston Astros.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who will get the ball here in this one. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matty, they have to be very happy with Greg Bird right now. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
Charlie Morton gets the ball here at home in Game 7 of the League Championship Series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for strikes. He dominates. He mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. At second base, Jose Altuve. He's a Gold Glover. You know why? He always had arm strength, but he didn't always catch the ball consistently. He worked his tail off and became a guy that can catch the ball, and now he can throw it. He's impressive out there.
Here's Brett Gardner now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For the Yankees, left fielder Brett Gardner.
Tried to hold back, but this is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Correa backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Well, as you know, Matt, most people in the game call him Patty. In the past, I've seen a couple pitchers wonder where they miss, but he usually rewards them for making good pitches.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A little bouncer. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here comes the first pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. And there's ball 2 now. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
I don't know about you, Matt, but that pitch right there, that two-seam fastball, that tells me he might have a pretty good night. It's setting up a lot of things that could be important to his success.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. I love guys that can run, and this guy has great speed. We'll see in this game if he gets a chance to use it, and if he does, you're going to be really impressed. He can really make an impact on a game with his wheels.
CC Sabathia will do the pitching in hostile territory here for Game 7 of the LCS. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about. All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down at third base at the Todd father. Todd Frazier, yeah, the Little League superstar from the '98 World Series when he was the MVP and led his team from Toms River. He's matured now to a Major League All-Star third baseman. Really impressive resume.
Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, George Springer.
Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. 1 down.
Batting second, third baseman, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Now the first pitch from CC. On the ground softly towards second. Castro charging in on it. Throw on to first is in time, and Sabathia has got himself 2 quick outs.
Batting third.
And with 2 away, here's another look at our playoff bracket. And obviously everything on the line here in Game 7. Each team wants to be the one to have their logo slide into that empty spot there in the World Series. At the plate, Jose Altuve. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Sabathia gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Bird is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. So striding in, Gary Sanchez. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Gary Sanchez.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
And there's ball 1. from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
And the pitch on 2-1. Way in front of that fastball.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And that misses 2-2. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. Ball 4.
Batting sixth, second baseman Starlin.
Here's Starlin Castro. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. He's running towards second, and a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. And a perfect hit and run ball as that's into right field, a base hit.
Well, the hit and run was on right there, and the runner running to second base on the steal. I thought he might go to third base. The ball ended up in the outfield. I guess he didn't feel comfortable. That's why he pulled up.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. A 1 pitch on its way. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
I kind of hope he doesn't drive one out of the ballpark or in the gap. Maybe just walk, because I'm looking at the on-deck circle. You got the big slugger on the on-deck circle. I want to see him take a chance at a granny.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Pulled toward right center field. Springer on the run. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 8th, third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Here's Todd Frazier now. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Bird rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score as the Yankees grab the early 1-0 lead.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
Chase Headley.
Here's Chase Headley. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
Matt, I can't get past the last at bat. I mean, to drive in a run and get you on the board first, that is huge. Now the rest of the lineup can relax and swing the bats.
Old strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
He's already given up a run. He's got a runner on. He's got to put this guy away. Got him in an 0-2 count. You can't let this inning get any worse.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. That misses. 1-2.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the 2nd inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Yankees forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom of the 2nd. It's the Yankees 1 and the Astros 0. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started.
Carlos Correa.
And the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. A shot down the first baseline. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Well, here he goes again. Here's that guy. Leadoff base hit. He's having a nice postseason. He is really locked in right now.
Yulieski Gurriel.
Stepping up to the plate, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Look over from Sabathia. Here's the pitch. Bouncer down the line. Foul ball, strike two. The 0-2 home. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last three pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw three in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And another foul ball. Ready on 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled them off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Swing and a line drive. But this will be foul. Here's another 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number one. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting sixth, designated hitter, Evan Gattis.
Evan Gattis now standing in. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. And he'll snap one over to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. From the stretch, and he lays off for a ball. 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Hit the last batter. Now he finds himself down 3-1. Look, he's just got to groove one, get himself back in the rhythm, and throw strikes.
Runners are at first and second with one away. A high fastball is in there.
Matt, here we are, double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get two, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at bat.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. The next 3-2. And that is swung on and missed by McCann as he set down on strikes for out number 2.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. And this will be fouled away. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And that misses 1-1.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
It's a big at bat right here, Matt. You have to get to him early in the game. I know there's 2 outs. You got to run the scoring position. But the good pitchers get stronger the deeper they go in the game.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. It's up and out of here into the archways. A 3-run shot down the line in left. His first homer here in the series. And with it, the Astros have taken a 3-1 lead.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was 1 strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
Batting 9th, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hicks ranging back to the track. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But 3 runs crossed for the Astros on this 3-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 3-1 Houston. Ready for another chance? Brett Gardner, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Number 11, Brett Gardner.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
So he tried to go back-to-back curveballs. The first one he fouled off and should have recognized he was on it. The next one, he didn't miss it for the base hit.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. 1 away.
The batter, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. From the belt, kicks and deals. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Skied into straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for the Yankees, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit down the third baseline. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. In to score, the runner from second. Striding in once again, Greg Bird, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch coming, here it is. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
2 out with the man at first. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Hot shot down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. He's set, and the payoff pitch. Another one sent foul. And this is fouled at the plate. The payoff pitch one more time. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Astros lead it 3-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Springer. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
George Springer.
Into the windup and the pitch. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. The tag, and he is out at second.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
Digging in for his second at bat, Alex Bregman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the pitch. Fastball at 88 that time. A ball and a strike.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Now the 2-2 home from Sabathia. And Sabathia misses here. It runs full now, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is taken in for the second out.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 from CC. That misses. 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. Down the third baseline. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Astros, but they still lead it 3-2. Here's Starlin Castro. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Look into McCann. The 1-1.
Nope.
2-1. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 0-1 delivery. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. Reddick is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And we've got a power guy versus more a finesse guy, and that's illustrated here. 96 versus just 90 miles an hour is the top 2 speeds. Here's Todd Frazier now, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were...
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 3-2. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Puerto Rican sensation Carlos Correa gets set to kick off the inning. Right back to work is Sabathia as he gets ahead of the first batter here. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Judge is under it. 1 out.
First baseman, number 10, Yulieski Gurriel.
Digging in now, Yulieski Gurriel comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the first pitch from CC. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit to third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Evan Gaddis now standing in. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he takes a called strike two. Sabathia's ready, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes.
Nope.
A fastball that just misses inside. Now the 2-2 home from Sabathia. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Nice job there by CC Sabathia. His club trails, however, it's 3-2. Here's Chase Headley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Designated hitter, Chase Headley.
And it's the outside corner. It's strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Reddick has a read on it. 1 down.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right over the middle, knee high.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that 2-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. And Gardner will beat it out. Safe at first base. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. From the stretch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Boy, he's got to want that pitch right there. I know he's been getting a few tonight already. But, man, he's around the plate. He's consistent. But like any pitcher, you want all the calls.
Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Well, a good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. No dice on the knuckle curve that time. 3-1.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their
Now
fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail 3-2. Ready now, Brian McCann.
Leading off
He's
for the
0 for
Astros.
1 thus far.
Catcher, Brian McCann.
Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now Sabathia's 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side.
Well, they put the shift on him, overloading the right side, but they pitch him away. And he shoots the ball that way and picks up a base hit to left field. I don't know why guys don't do that more often.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Marwin Gonzalez. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, clearly they didn't forget what he did last time with the home run, because they are really pitching him careful right here. And now they're 2-0 and behind the count again.
Here's Sabathia on 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Hicks going back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His second home run of the game. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
That's the danger of falling behind 3-0 in the count. Everyone in the ballpark knows that you have to groove one over the plate, including the batter. Guy on the mound was hoping he was taking, but he was given the green light and made the most of it.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Right fielder.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Frazier onto the grass, 1 away.
Center fielder number 4, George Springer.
Here's George Springer, a hit in 2 tries so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down and in here. 1 ball, no strikes. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
A strike, and it's 2-1. Now the pitch. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Well, that was an impressive swing. A fastball, as he'll hit a foul ball home run with it, but he got out in front of it a little bit too much. Timing just a tad off.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. 5 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Hit hard to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next for the Astros, third baseman Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And that misses for ball 1.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Now here's the pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Sabathia's ready. 1-1 pitch on its way. Outside, 2-1. 5 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Hit on the ground toward the left. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Gary Sanchez.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Dribbled up the line. That's a foul ball. And this is going to be a foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball. might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Well, you got to like how this inning's starting off. He starts the inning with a pretty high pitch count, and your first guy to the plate makes him work. This is playing right into your hand right now on the offensive side.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1 and 2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind, they have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A runner at first with no outs here. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Gonzalez ranging back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. Now the relay home, and not in time as the run scores.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Brad Peacock takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 41, Brad Peacock.
Into the box now, Starlin Castro. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. No one out with a runner at second. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as Castro was retired here for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Ready once again, Aaron Hicks. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's set, and the pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. One out and a runner on second base. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. Todd Frazier is on deck. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Digging in to try it again. Todd Frazier, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Matt, I like that pitch. I'm surprised people don't do it more often. Runners in scoring position, you know the hitter's going to be aggressive, and he pulled the string with a beautiful changeup.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. One and two, here it comes. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. Through 5.5. It's the Astros 5 and the Yankees 3. Chad Green enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 57, Chad Green.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. They'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
Well, with both starters out now, and we got a really good game here. It's clearly a bullpen game, but this is why it's so important to have that depth in your pen, because you're going to run into a lot of games like this.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
That was a good changeup right there. It just missed. But even better take for him to lay off it, because it had the great movement, and he laid off it even with 2 strikes.
Pitch on the way. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back.
Ouch, that one hit him.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Here's Carlos Correa now.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. In comes Judge.
And that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
First baseman, number 10, Yulieski.
Riding in once again, Yulieski Gurriel. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Runner at first here, 1 man out. There goes Altuve. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
The 1-1 pitch. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
A man at third with 1 away. And a good cut there, but it's chopped foul at the plate, and it's full now, 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
In now, Evan Gattis, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. A 1-0 delivery. And a fastball just a bit up.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. And the pitch on 2-1. Heading out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Houston as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. On to the 7th inning now in Game 7. But before we start, we take a look at our game summary to this point. Francisco Liriano is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
46, Francisco Liriano.
Chase Headley
Leading
will
off
be
for
the
the
first
Yankees,
one to greet him, as he'll have to turn
designated
around
hitter,
and bat from the right
Chase
side of the plate here.
Headley.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Now here's the pitch. That's wide, 2-0. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. To short, hit hard. To his left, Correa. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Fielder number 11, Brett Gardner.
Digging in once again, Brett Gardner. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch in there, and it's 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Into the box, Aaron Judge. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
Wow, that line drive was just rocketed off the bat. And as our show track technology informs us, the exit velocity was a jaw-dropping 120 miles an hour. About as impressive as you'll ever see.
Here's Didi Gregorius. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A little tapper. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping up now, Brian McCann. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Brian McCann.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
He got two pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take one pitch, but to take them twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
Now the pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And now a pitch on the way. And that is swung on and missed as McCann is retired for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Marwin Gonzalez will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Tell you what, Matt, he looks locked in to me. You know, I played with a guy named Larry Milburn. He said he looks hitterish. You see that swing right there? I know he missed it, but he was on it.
1 out, nobody on. And the changeup is way low that time. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. And a neck-high fastball that time. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. In the air, out to right. Judge is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Well, back-to-back sliders, and he missed on them both. So now you got to really think he's probably coming with a fastball, right? Challenge somebody, meat.
Here it comes. And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
David Robertson takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
David Robertson.
George Springer will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Look out. 2-0 now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Way in front of that fastball. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. On the ground to the right side. Gloved by Castro. On to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. Fine work there out of the Yankee bullpen. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Astros lead this one 5-3. Luke Gregerson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
44, Luke Gregerson.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk.
Sanchez.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he lays off there 1-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
The 1-0 delivery. Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I don't know about his decision not to swing there. Hitters count. You get a fastball middle in. That's the one you drive out of the ballpark.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, he walked the first batter of the inning. Now he finds himself down 3-1 count. I tell you what, he's in danger right here. Got to throw strikes and get back in this thing, because walking and bad counts adds up to a big inning for the offense.
Hit hard to short. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Well, this is one of those advantage counts. Did a great job of working to get to this point and didn't miss the pitch.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. First and second here with nobody out. Too high. 1-2.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on. You got an 0-2 count. You waste 1. Now you make it work. Throw one in the dirt. Throw one high. Make him chase it, and you got a chance to strand those runners on base.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hard hit to first. The second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Matt Holliday will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 17, Matt Holliday.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And as he bats, he represents the potential tying run. 1-0 count. Here it is. Right over the middle, knee high. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Liner toward right center. And that is through for a base hit. And the move to the bench will pay off handsomely. And that's going to bring in the run from third. And just like that, it's back to a 1-run ball game.
Todd Frazier.
Jacoby Ellsbury will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Two out with the man at first. Not close. It's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. 3-1 now.
That's a close pitch right there, but I think he's just nibbling a little bit too much. Out of the pen sometimes, you just have to come in and go right after guys.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Will Harris enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Will Harris.
Chase Headley will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. On the ground up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Astros on top 5-4. Matt Holliday will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 17.
Dylan Betances is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 68, Dylan Betances.
Ronald Torreyes will also enter as he takes over at third base. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
Runs up and gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
Now batting, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Ready for another shot now. Carlos Correa. He flew out in his last at-bat. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Ready for another chance? Yulieski Gurriel. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. It's the Astros 5 and the Yankees 4. Ken Giles takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
53, Ken Giles.
Here's Brett Gardner now. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Left fielder number 11, Brett Gardner.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
The 1-0. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Right fielder number 99, Aaron Judge.
Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Ooh, that pitch was up and in. That's one of those pitcher's purpose pitches, right? Fastball, something hard up and in. Now he can go down and away if he'd like.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now. Didi Gregorius is on deck. The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and it's full now. 3-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Coming to the plate now, Didi Gregorius. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Here's the first pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Runners on first with one down. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
And as a closer, a wild pitch is the last thing you want to do. His job was to finish this thing off, and he just made his job a lot more difficult. We'll see if he can get dialed in again here on the next pitch.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. On the move is Reddick. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he's up to third safely now with two gone in the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, catcher.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Gary Sanchez. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Here's the first pitch. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
A sold-out crowd of 40,950 ready to lift off here in the Space City. And no problem here, Houston. The Astros are American League champions.
Well, congratulations to them, as they're now the American League champs. They're going to celebrate tonight, and then they're going to have to refocus for a run at the ultimate prize, the World Series trophy. Can't wait.
So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered with runners in scoring position a couple of times in this one. Finished with 5 RBIs, and that was obviously a huge factor in them claiming the victory here.
For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Championship Series.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 5 runs on 5 hits. No errors. Left 3 men on base. For the Yankees, 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Charlie Morton.
Credit the save to Ken Johnson.
The loss goes to C.C. Sabathia.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes.
Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.